Hi, and welcome back to the cloudficient video series about the onboarding and migration module. In the last video, we've installed an agent on a server in our on-prem environment. By default, the agent has only basic functionality, which can be extended by so-called agent plugins. Basically, you can teach the agent with every plugin that you install new functionality and the ability to interconnect with different systems on premises. First, let's check what functionality we have available by default. After entering the onboarding module, I switch to my Agents tab. In this video, we will work with Lab 1 Agent 01. Let me select it. As you can see, details are filled on the lower right side of the screen. Firstly, the blinking green icon beside the agent name indicates that an update is available for the agent. You can, at any time, update an agent to the newest version by clicking on the icon, or, alternatively, download the newest installer by clicking on the download icon. Below the agent name, you see credential names that have been entered on the agent computer in the credentials editor. It is important to notice that only the display name of the credential stored has been transmitted to the cloud. Your credential name and passwords are kept encrypted on the agent computer. Below the credentials, you can see the installed plugins. Right now, there is only the Active Directory plugin installed. The plugin handler is responsible for handling the deployment and update of the plugins and is installed as well by default. The blinking icon beside the Active Directory plugin indicates the availability of a new plugin version. Before we add new functionality, let's update our Active Directory add-in. The current version installed is 1.0.8230.74. The available version is 1.0.8231.76. Let me initiate the update by clicking on the update icon. I need to confirm the update by clicking on the Yes Upgrade button. After confirmation, the agent receives the command to update the plugin. After a few seconds, we can refresh the view by selecting the agent again in the data grid. Please notice the new version number for the AD plugin. To install a new plugin, please select the agent and click on the plus button on the right side. I can choose now which add-in to install. Depending on your license, different plugins might be listed in the drop-down. In this video, we will install the necessary plugins for an Office 365 onboarding process, including an archive migration. First, I will select the onboarding plugin. After clicking on the Install Plugin button, the plugin will be downloaded by the agent and installed immediately. The onboarding plugin is responsible to execute all the different Office 365 onboarding workflow steps. We will create an Office 365 onboarding workflow template in one of our next videos. In meantime, the onboarding plugin should be installed. Let's refresh the view by clicking on the agent again. As in my onboarding process, beside email, OneDrive and Skype onboarding, also an archive migration is involved, I deploy the Transvault plugin next. The plugin integrates and controls a Transvault Migrator instance and supports every third-party legacy archiving system that Migrator supports. As the third-party archiving system which is involved in our onboarding process is Enterprise Vault, I deploy also the Enterprise Vault plugin. This plugin will allow me to execute advanced workflow steps to keep the onboarding process for my users to the maximum possible transparency. Last but not least, as I would like to include on-prem data into reporting, I deploy also the PowerShell plugin. This plugin allows me to execute PowerShell scripts on different servers in my on-prem environment in a very secure way. In our next video, we will add and configure the on-prem environments that we would like to interact with. Thanks for watching.